We are going to start with protesting in Austin.
This isn't redistricting, it's rigging.
These are Democrats leading a rally outside the state capitol, and this was happening just minutes before the redistricting debate actually started inside the Capitol. Let's go from the videotape here to a live picture. We're looking inside at the process right now. This is the Select House Committee on Congressional Redistricting, and we know 12 House Republicans and 9 Democrats do sit on the committee here. The first hearing started about 2 o'clock this afternoon, so they're about 3 hours in. It is expected to go well into the evening, so we got a camera inside. We're keeping an eye on that. Redistricting, though, or in this case, the proposal to redraw congressional boundary lines in Texas, is another one of the big topics in this current special session of the Texas legislature. And what's happening in Texas, without question, has the attention of Washington, D.C. You've probably heard by now. Caroline Vandergriff, though, with what is at stake, especially for one district here in North Texas.
A letter from the Department of Justice to Governor Abbott called into question the legality of Congressional District 33 because of racial gerrymandering. The district, which covers parts of Tarrant and Dallas counties, is currently represented by Mark Vesey, a Democrat. But if the lines are moved, take a look at all of the districts that touch the 33rd and could be impacted if the lines are redrawn: the 24th, 30th, 6th, 12th, and 25th. Republicans are facing pressure from President Donald Trump, prompting the unusual mid-decade redistricting effort.
All eyes are on Texas right now.
The redistricting battle at the state capitol is just beginning. Republicans currently have 25 of the 38 congressional seats in Texas. President Trump wants 5 more ahead of next year's midterm elections.
But it is very unprecedented that you would have the president of the United States step in this way and sort of command a redrawing the map.
The Republican-dominated legislature finalized the existing maps just 4 years ago in 2021, after the release of the 2020 census data.
It's very unusual for a party that got exactly what it wanted in redistricting go back and redo the maps, potentially to make them better for them, but also potentially creating a lot of risk that it backfires on them.
Michael Lee is a redistricting expert with NYU's Brennan Center for Justice. He believes what Texas Republicans are doing is a brazen power play that will lead to a legal fight.
It's very hard to get more Republican seats in Texas without aggressively targeting the power of communities of color who last year provided 100% of the growth and about 98% of the growth since the 2020 census.
That's why the president and CEO of the Dallas Black Chamber of Commerce have been fielding calls from worried business owners.
They're telling me right now they don't want to be redistricted. It would be like driving a new freeway or a train track through the middle of an existing community. It harms the businesses, it harms your ability and weakens your voice.
Harrison Blair is encouraging members to send letters, attend the public hearings on this issue, or call their state lawmakers.
It seems like the president is running what's happening in Texas in this special session out of D.C., so it's disconcerting to say the least.
State lawmakers haven't released any proposed maps yet, so we don't know which districts could be impacted.
Inherently with redistricting, one of the problems is that when you're redrawing the lines in one place, it's very hard to do so without affecting surrounding communities. It can have a ripple effect that goes out through the entire state.
And here's why this issue should matter to every Texan. Redistricting could impact who represents you in Congress and what policies they advocate for.
If you feel like your representation is going to be affected by this map, to tell lawmakers about it. Tell them not to break up your community. Tell them not to put you in with a community that does not have the same interests and priorities and values that you do.
Caroline Vandergriff, CBS News, Texas.
And it is almost certain that if any redistricting efforts are approved this special session, they're probably going to end up facing litigation. But that may not, though, prevent the maps, the new ones, from going into effect before the 2026 midterm elections, the way the timing all works out. A lawsuit challenging the constitutionality of the 2021 maps, for instance, still hasn't been resolved, and it's 2025.